Um, oh, I don't even know how to start this video. I'm kind of speechless. We're going into our 4th year of homeschooling. It's pretty awesome, and I can't even believe we're here. Like, it's gone by so fast, and I feel pretty accomplished, which I should. So if you guys are new to my channel, we are a public school family turned homeschool family. When my daughter was in 4th grade, I took her out of public school and my boys shortly after. And here we are in our 4th year of homeschool and just loving it. I currently have, my daughter's 13. She's going into her 8th grade year. My twin boys are 11 and they are going to be 6th graders, so officially like middle schoolers. And I have a 7-year-old son who's going into 2nd grade. So the majority of my household is middle school homeschoolers, so kind of in the awesome years. I also have a grade schooler, so I'm kind of doing both. We are about to start our school year. You might have watched my moving video. We are actually in the middle of a move. Yes, our house just sold. Awesome. And in about 4 weeks, we're moving. Before the packing up, before the crazy starts, I took this last week to kind of set up our new school year, our 4th year of homeschool, and get it all ready to go so that when we move, I know it's going to be insane. I can just have it all ready to go and go from there. So I'm here to tell you guys everything that we are doing different this year in our 4th year and everything we are keeping the same. I'm just going to start with what we're keeping the same. For all of you guys that know me and my channel, you obviously know we use the Good and the Beautiful. I found them in our 2nd year of homeschool and they are outstanding. It's just been I will never go to anything else. They are absolutely incredible. We are continuing with the Good and the Beautiful language arts. We use their science. I'm continuing with that. We use their history. We use their typing, we use their handwriting, so pretty much everything the Good and the Beautiful, you guys, we use. We love their curriculum. It just blesses our family. So we're sticking with that. And I'm supposed to mention that now I'm officially sponsored by the Good and the Beautiful. I had no idea. They emailed me and they're like, by the way, you're sponsored by us. So I feel pretty official here. It's just really cool that they are giving our family that opportunity. I'm also sticking with Homeschool Planet Planner. It just makes my entire planning year so easy. We are still gonna do 4 days a week schooling, and then Friday is gonna be our Fun Friday day. I usually plan field trips kind of before every unit study. I haven't even looked at field trips because I'm planning to move and buy a house, and that's all I've been doing, so I really need to dive into field trips right now and get those on the calendar. What else are we keeping the same? We are still doing, they found a Christian art school they love, and so they're going to continue that. That's on Wednesdays. It's for art homeschoolers, and they meet at this church, and they do art classes, and it's awesome. So they're going to continue that. All my kids are going to continue their music studies. They all take piano. Connor takes cello, Mackenzie takes voice lessons, so they are continuing that. And also our Youth of Light group that I started, we're continuing that. So a lot of good things that we're just kind of we're going to keep going. Now, what are we going to change? Okay, so obviously we are moving. So we are going to change houses. And with that, we've always had a schoolroom, and if you guys want to see our schoolroom tour, it's on my YouTube channel. I don't even know how to do the linky thing in the corner. So many people do that. I have no idea how. I don't know. I'll try to put it down below. We have always been a schoolroom family. Now with this new house, you guys, when you come out of public school, I had this mindset of I need a schoolroom and everything needs to be like school. And then over the 3 years and now going into our 4th year of homeschool, I've just really embraced that learning isn't in one room, or we don't need one room for our learning. It's good, it's fun, and we like it, but we've really just started using the entire house for our schooling. Like, someone's at a desk in the schoolroom, someone else is in the kitchen on the island, someone else is on the floor in the living room. So we've started just like, we ended up just using the whole house for schooling. And so with our new house coming up, we're going to experiment a little bit with having a schoolroom versus just making the entire like main floor our school space. And I'm kind of leaning more towards that. We've always had individual desks, but I'm kind of, which is good when they fight and they're all annoyed with each other. Individual desks, totally awesome. But honestly, I'm kind of like loving the idea of having like a massive like dining room table, just a huge one, and all just doing school there, kind of the kitchen table kind of vibe with individual built-in desks kind of throughout the main floor, because the house we're buying needs to be ripped apart and renovated. So we're gonna kind of move in, see how things work, and plan like renovate around our schooling. So I'm really excited to see how that pans out. I can see us just doing like an entire main floor homeschool, like schoolhouse feel. Another thing that we're changing this year, my daughter Mackenzie is going into 8th grade, and she was doing really great with teaching textbooks for several years. She did teaching textbooks Math 7, she did teaching textbooks pre-algebra, just sailed through those, and it was last year during algebra that she was kind of getting stuck and needing more help, and it was frustrating her a little bit that she needed more help. And so, I mean, teaching textbooks does a really great job teaching, and I'm keeping my boys on it, but I was just sensing that she needed something more help. And I was kind of pondering about it, like, should I hire a math tutor to come into her home twice a week? My husband's great at helping her, but my husband gets home from work at like 6 or 6:30, and we have family dinner, and then it just kind of slides out. So I was pondering this. So you guys are amazing, and I want you guys to know how much I appreciate when you guys share stuff with me, when you reach out to me, you email me, and you share with me what you're doing, because I feel like this channel is here to help all of us, and it's not just me telling you like what I'm doing. I really love your opinion, your expertise. Many of you have gone through this, middle school, high school, homeschool before me, and I love when you come to me and you share with me what your family's doing and what's working for you. So that happened. Beth, we have been emailing back and forth, and she is so, Beth, you are awesome. She shared with me a couple weeks ago, and I know she just was sharing, oh, this is what we're doing, and I found this math program, and this is what I'm going to be doing with my kids. And she's had high schoolers go through the whole process, and she mentioned this curriculum that she's using with her kids, and I looked into it, and it just like struck a chord, and I'm like, this is exactly what I've been needing for Mackenzie. So it's called Mr.D Math. Okay, you guys, I'm going to link it below. It rocks. It's for high school level math, which Mackenzie is in. She's in 8th grade middle school, but she's in high school level math. And because it's that upper level math, I feel like Mackenzie just needs more help. So I researched it. I called them up, and they answered all my questions. So I registered Mackenzie for algebra, a live class. So she's going to be able to log on Mondays. Okay, my phone, hold on. Okay, I'm back. So she's going to be able to log on every Monday, attend a live class, be instructed, and then they assign them 3 assignments for the week. She works on those, but there's also 2 tutoring sessions per week. So she can say she doesn't understand it. She can log in on like Wednesday and ask questions and be tutored and get more help. And it's like right there at your fingertips. You can email them, like, and then you turn in your assignment it's due Sunday night. So, and also, like with her, I was just feeling like she needed a little bit more accountability, where she kind of had that, she needed a little bit more like, I guess, pressure, like good pressure. And so this is going to give her the accountability. Her math class with Mr.D Math is going to be a high school credit, so she's going to get high school credit for the algebra class with Mr.D Math, which is awesome. She's in 8th grade and she's already getting high school credit. Love that. It just was like an answer to prayer. So Beth, thank you. Another thing that I'm doing with Mackenzie, because The Good and the Beautiful does not have an 8th grade language arts, I've really like toyed with, should I start Mackenzie in the high school language arts or should I wait? And ultimately, I felt like not rushing her. I didn't. So she's going to be finishing up her 7th grade language arts. She has probably a quarter left. And then I'm going to do the book studies with her, which are awesome. You guys need to check those out. The Good and the Beautiful book studies. They look fabulous. I can't wait to use them. And she loves writing. And so I looked on Brave Writer, and I've heard good things about Brave Writer. And I'm signing her up for an online creative writing class because she loves writing, and I wanted her to have an elective that she could just dive into what she loves. And it's this creative writing class where she gets input and critiques, and I just think that would be good for her to get some outside eyes on her papers. So with Mackenzie, this is going to be a really, really fun year. Last year, she tried the BYU Independent Study for middle school. I honestly, it's not bad. I think it would be really great for a lot of kids. She said she learned a lot from it, but it was so boring and so stale. So that's what she said. So I tried the BYU Independent Study. We're not going to be doing that this year for science or anything, and I might go back to doing it, like taking a couple classes for her in high school. But as far as middle school, I just don't see a reason to do BYU Independent Study. So that's what we are mainly changing. There's so many families that just homeschool maybe grade school, middle school, and then they send their kids back to public school, high school. But we are going in our 4th year, and we are sticking with homeschool. I've just felt a confirmation over and over again. We are not going to be going back to public school in high school or anytime soon. No, I just felt a strong impression to keep my children home. The schools are completely falling, being demoralized. They're just getting worse and worse and worse and worse. And as I see fear in other parents' eyes, and they don't know what to do, and there's a panic, I just feel so much peace, so much joy. I mean, this is it. This is the answer. Like, it's so incredibly amazing. Homeschool is definitely where we are, where we're going to stay. It's been successful. My kids are loving learning. They love school. My kids are happier. They're spiritually safe. I'm excited. I'm excited for our 4th year of homeschool. I have not figured out units as far as history and science. So I will come back on here and kind of share the actual plan. But I just wanted to quickly share in general what we're changing, what we're keeping the same. And yeah, we're moving. We're changing our whole home. They don't have to switch to a new school. That's the blessing. I'm we're moving, but guess what? Your school is the same. You still have the same teacher. You still have the same classmates. That's our update. This 4th year of homeschool is going to be amazing. It's going to be incredible. I just feel this stirring of miracles ready to happen. I feel a stirring of doors being opened. I feel angels just pouring down on our home, and God, we're in the Lord's hands, and He's taking care of us. And many of you guys are helping. You're helping our family. You really are. You're blessing our family. You're helping our family. And I just want to tell you guys I appreciate you. And if you're going into your first homeschool year, you have something coming. You don't even know how awesome. So there's that. It's awesome. And if you are going into your 2nd homeschool year, or 3rd or 4th or 5th, and maybe you're I did a homeschool and I'm thinking about quitting, don't quit. Keep going. Your kids need to be home in this day and age. They need to be home with you. This is better. It works. And Heavenly Father will show you the way with your kids. So I love you guys. I will be back on here soon to update you with our move. We'll see you guys later.